Good day, Tamers! Friday, daytime, in my backyard, playing on home turf, and I scrubbed out, kind of. 3-3-2 for my run at regionals. To be fair, I was playing a suboptimal deck, which is a deck that I found fun, had a success with other events, and just really wanted to run it back before it got changed into the absolute murder horse that is Magna Force. Who'd have guessed a card that says pop multiple things in one go? He's really good against armor. Who thinks a deck that can OTK on turn 3 consistently is really good against armors when they just bounce everything back to hand? And who thought that you probably should start slow playing into your opponent who's playing security control, because you aren't going to beat that match when they somehow gain free memory from you swinging into security and going from you winning the game to you basically watching them go back to 5 security on their following turn when they have free memory. So enough of me and my woes. Let's get into the top 16 and boys and girls, Tamers of all ages. Tamers, as you're well aware, I forget to do this very important thing as a YouTuber. I always forget to ask you to subscribe. Making this short 15 to 20 second little intro here helps me remind me to ask you to do me a big favour and subscribe. If you're new here, please do. If you've come back a few times, you obviously like or hate me, subscribe for more, and also leave a comment or a like. I think Digimon has probably one of the best communities out there currently in YouTube, and probably for the rest of history, so you always know that I get back to you as soon as you get back in with me. That's not dodgy. Back to the regular programming. Gallantmon in 16th place. Alright, it's no Henny, but we do love ourselves a Gallantmon in the top 16. It was just the meta for it, to be fair. Lots of whiteboards. Popping things is really good here. The issue you do have, though, is there are certain matchups that like you to pop them, which is why Crimson Blaze is also a very fantastical card currently in the meta. But let's quickly go over the list. We got ourselves the Searcher, because Guilmon's only worth 1 search still, apparently. 4 of those makes sense. We've got the Structure deck, Guilmon here at 3 of. Yeah, why not popping things, get some memory back, get some draws. 2 of the X-Antibodies here, which is here for, I believe, the additional increase to the Destruction potency. 2 of the, I've got to find my Tamer Guilmons. 1 Rush Boy. I'm a fan of the Rush Boy. I like playing him at 2 because you do occasionally get him in the trash and you're like, oh crap, I gotta draw another one. And you can't always get him out realistically. 4 of the EX4, I think this one is, the one I like. 3 of the, if you got to cut it with hand, throw him on the field. 1 of the EX3 Growlmons. Yeah, that's like, yeah, that seems to be somewhere in the ballpark. I like going like 4, 2, and 2, but they did better than me. 3 of each of the ultimates. This is where it concerns me. I've been seeing a lot of lists that have been cutting down ultimates to like 5 and 6s, and this really scares me because this is technically a stacks deck. Whew, baby. 3 of the Raiders, cool. 2 of the on-plays, rush your opponent down and kick him in the bollocks. Always fun. 2 of the X-Antibodies, which is also a really good card. And then 2 of the current best Crimson mode in the game as well. Which, for those of you who aren't aware, for every 10 security cards in your opponent's security, kick him in the nuts to take a security card. And it starts off at 1. So you swing, you take 1. For every 10 more, you take another 1. If it just so happens I've got no security left, you slap him in the nuts. We have ourselves 4 of the original Takatos here, which is the one that gives you Blitz. 2 of the Biomerge Takatos, which I think we get another one that gives you Biomerge too. Kind of. 4 in trainings. 2 of the Crimsons, because it's a card that's really good. 2 red memory boosts. 1 Gravity Crush, because why not? And then 4 of the BT12 babies, which I'm sure was alternate arted, but you can't see here. No, great list. I think this is really cool. This is a really good idea. I do like this into the current meta. But as we go on, we'll see more of this bad boy currently going around. Numemon Black was a very good deck during this. I believe it's probably one of the most represented decks available on the day. And then we saw that again in BT16 with the American list on Saturday. If you've not checked it out, go see Eggman stuff. I'm sure they've already got their stuff up already. As well as I think the OCG had the OCA also had, I think, an event yesterday as well. So there were quite a few events yesterday, well, over this weekend. But yes, we go into this here. From what I can tell, this is basically the standard now. The only differences you do normally see now is you might have like 1 less X-Antibody Monzimon, and you might have like an additional RB1 Numemon, and that's really the only things I've been seeing different here. We're just going to go over the list. You've got the current promo Ukamon here. Flick it out security, flick it out your breeding area, flick in another egg, gain a memory. Super simple. Agumon here, start of main phase. If your opponent's got a Digimon, you gain a memory. Chumon, opponent says can't gain memory unless there's a Tamer. X antibody lets you search an X antibody Digimon, and that is your Monzi and your Numa X, I believe. Gerrymon over here, can allow you to throw it down the field, throw away a card, and then draw 2. Very good in a lot of decks now, as you've seen. I know they're archetypal most of the time, but discarding 1 and then drawing 2, especially in a deck like this that wants to have things in the trash. Synergy, baby. 4 of the police poops, because you've got 4 of the Satsuki down there, Psyops. 4 of the X antibody, because it's just a really good card. 2 of the RB Numemon, because it's also just a good card. 4 X antibody Monzi's here. I think just presuming it's going to just go on top of the other Monzimon for extra draw power. 4 of the RB1 Monzimons. Lots of money now. 2 of the Werus from BT15. 3 Platinums. 2 Venus. 1 Merciful Mode. 1 Death X. 1 Shine Ruin. 4 Satsukis, which I've been seeing a lot more 2 of, like 2 lose, 2 of these, and then occasionally have the 1 of Emperor, as well as having the 1 of X Cool Boy, just because you are searching for the X antibodies, and then if you do get them out, you get to search it, and then you get to use them again to gain a memory and a draw. It's not a bad thing to do. No, love the deck. Tokumon does seem to be the option as the secondary 1 of, as well as, but congratulations on 15th place, and slime all the way. So we're going over now to 14th place now. Oh, Leviathan list. This looks very similar to what I had to go against. I don't know if it's the same person that I lost to for my first loss of the day. But yeah, really good into armor. So kudos to you for having a good matchup and basically a free win. Although I think I did get there to screw it down quite a few times to like 1 or 0. And then that damn X antibody protoform just keeps bunging it up for me. But yeah, we have here the Goblinmon, seen super common now as the main rookie of the deck. 2 of the ST16 Gabumons. 2 Gazis because don't want to gain no memory. 1 of the Rush Guilmons because it comes up more than you think it will. 1 of the Gabumon X Antibody because it's at 1. 4 of the Doba, which needs to be your main. Level 4 now. 2 of the Ox because that token's pretty cool. 1 of the Gururumon X Antibody again because it's a 1 of. 3 of the Cerberus X Antibodies. 2 of the Drakok Mon, which is pretty cool. Weru at 2 of, which is probably the main one you want to do when you start fighting because it's got piercing. Then you have 2 of the Rare Mons here, which is just a unique card. I just wish they would stop putting the Rare Mons in the middle, put them in the level 4 section. 4 of the Levia, 3 of the Levia X Antibody, 1 of the Rune Modes, 4 of the Purple Memory Boosts, 3 Biting, 3 of the Entrainings, which is an unusual number, we see 4 or 2. 2 of the 7 Lightnings, 2 XNT, 2 Proto, and then 4 of the handsome little Sunamon. Again, very standard list. This is what we've been seeing the last few weeks anyway. I think this is basically where the deck is, and as of now, the deck is essentially dead as a dodo. But you do see Leviamon turn up again in EX6 with the 7 Demon Lords. So congratulations on 14th place, Wes. You did a great job here, going into 13th. Into 13th, we're looking at the best deck in the format! Maybe. So, Mirage here, doing Mirage things. This looks fairly standard for what I can see. 4 of the Drawn each, 3 of the Inherited Jammers, 4 of the Player... Wait. 7 rookies? 7 rookies? Alright, 7 rookies. So not as usual, not as common as I normally see here. Yeah, you go for it. 4 of the Digivolving play a Thomas, 4 of the Bouncer card back to hand, 2 of the Lanas, 4 of the Zudas, 3 of the BT11s, 1 of the EX4 because it's limited, 1 of the ST8 Vidramons, that gives you the Security +1, 4 of the BT11 Mirage, 13s are 1 of because it's pretty good into like Tamer Hate, 3 of the Mirage because 2's not enough. 4's too many, so 3 is always where we are. 3 each of the Thomases, 4 memory in trainings, 3 blue memory boosts, 4 metal cannon abilities from EX4. This is the Mills Gurumon Zed option card. 1 of the Ice Walls, 4 of the Wanya, and 1 of the Buka as it is limited. 5 babies for 7 rookies seems like a lot, but that's how that cookie crumbles, I presume. going over now into, I think this is number 12. Oh boy. This is, I believe, Bone Duster, Marcus. So, as you can see here, they call it Raw Knights, but you know this is literally the Magna Zone. So, yeah, we got two of the lovely... You can't see my hand over here. Over there. Lovely Systemon. You got 4 of the best Magnamons, in my opinion. ST17. Does too much work. 1 of the fake Armor Purge. 1 of the Odama, which I don't really see 2 of these, so maybe there's something going on here. 1 of the... As I can't see the name of this one. I believe this is the level 4 from Phasm. This is... Pokemon. On play on deletion, delete one of your opponent's level 3. So pretty good at getting rid of those memory setters and those reduction of play cost rookies that you see out there. 4 of the Dynasmon, because apparently we're going full Dinos here. 3 of the Cranny, sorry, 4 of the Cranny, because you don't want to be affected by things. 3 of the Jez, 3 of the All Force, 2 of the Ganku Daddy, 2 of the Leopard, 2 of the I don't care about your stuff Alphamon, 2 of those how big's your trash Rushdown Gallantmons, 1 Lord, 1 of the old Crannymons, 1 of the Raid Gallantmons, 1 Cantorus, 4 Omnimons, 1 Exa, 3 ties from Structure Deck, 3 ties from, I believe, 2 ties from, I believe, BT5? Or is that the BT6 5 Structure Deck? This is the, no, ST5 Structure Deck, okay. You can use block and spin. Yeah, I guess if you're trying to just, like, keep yourself going for an extra, like, survival, I guess. 4 of the Raw Knight option cards, 1 of the Kangu, because it's pretty good, and you got some black representation here to keep it on the board. Especially get the Tamers out. Yeah, makes sense. It's a pretty good card. Only run it 1 of, and then 4 of the King Drizzle to be kingly. Not the usual list I've been seeing, so a bonus to getting 12 here and having an unusual list is actually quite cool and interesting. So congratulations to that bonus. Going to go down to number 11. It's another Numemon list, and how different is this one compared to all the others? So, Ukamon, the same as per usual. An extra Agumon, 1 less Chew. We do see 2 of the, I believe this is can't reduce play costs. This is can't reduce play costs. Which is kind of funny because a lot of people go, oh, I can't reduce play costs, and then it'll be a case of, I'm just going to play it for free anyway, don't worry about it. 4 of the Jerrys that just go, hey, throw down another Numemon, let me get 2 draws. 4 of the X-Antibody, 3 of the BT15 Numemon, which is the average I normally feel like it is. 3 of the RB1, which again is normally sort of the average you see here. You either see like 3 or 2. 4 of the X-Antibody, 4 of the RB1 Monzimon, because it's the most expensive card on the deck. No, that's a lie, it's these 2. Deck's actually quite expensive now. 2 of the Monzimons, 4 of the Platinums, 1 Venus, 1 Azulong Ace, 1 Defex, 1 Ruin Mode, 3 of the Satsuki, 2 Lu, 1 Protoform, 4 of the Angry Little Sudamon, and 1 Tokamon. Going through that as the deck for number 11. Congratulations. Going into 10th. 10th is Marcus Control because, oh baby, I just want to punch you real hard. So we're running the BT13? Okay, which one's 13? Is this one 12? This one's 12, right? So this is BT12, which is your searchy boy. Yeah, you got your 4 your searchers. We're running 4 of the BT13, I believe this is. It is. This is the one that just says at the start of turn, you can turn one of your Tamers into a Digimon, so haha, not paying a cost here. And then you've also got the one from EX4, we do, which is the start of your main phase. If you have a red or yellow Tamer in play, you gain a memory, which is pretty darn nifty if you want to turn the costly one into a Digimon, and then you gain 1 here for having that in here. And then basically you don't have to pay a cost to turn this one into a Digimon. Start swinging for games, because Tamer for game is also really good. We have 4 of the, if you don't have a Marcus on the field, chuck it on the field, which is really good here. I do like this Geogrey one. 4 of the EX, for 1 of the BT13 because it's limited, because it's such a powerfully broken card in my opinion. We have 4 of the Rise Grimmer from BT13, I believe. 2 from, oh no, this one's 40 X4. No, it's right. It was BT13. I thought it was with the artwork. This one from BT12. Yeah, 2 from BT12, and then we have 1 from... No, we have an X antibody. X antibody is fine. I like the X antibody. I do generally run the one in my one as well, because getting the Tamers out is always really cool. It also becomes quite an effectively dangerous Digimon. 4 of the BT12, 1 of the BT13, get the Autodarts. 3 of the Burst Modes, because that's the magic number, everyone. 4 of the Punchy Boys, 4 of the Memory Setters, 4 of the Physical Trainings, 1 of the Lonku Roman Greek option card. I love you. 1 of the Final Burst, 1 of the Offensive Trainings, and 3 of the Yellow Caramon, which obviously synergizes with these quite well. I like this. I'm not, obviously, because all these here, they can just Digivolve over in Caramon. Doesn't matter what colour. So, I'm feeling it. I like to see that they've done quite well. This isn't really the super control version that you normally see coming out of this, which is like a lot more tamer based with a bit more hybrid. So no, I'm happy to see this at 10th place. Congratulations, you did really well. In 9th place though, we see ourselves a green Digimon. We see ourselves in the garden. So I've basically stopped calling this Bloom Lord because you see a lot of more like just bits and bobs now. It's just a green toolbox. Palmon for search. Palmon that says, hey, if you suspend, you get give me 2 memory. A Palmon on Digivolving suspend something, so you get that memory. The one that says you can't play things by effects, I believe. 3 of the when Digivolving suspend something, and if you do, you can play something that has 3000 DP or less. That's a plant or fairy or vegetation. Pokemon that's you can decrease the cost of a tamer, I believe it is. Main phase effect here, which is, I believe essentially does the same thing as this one. It's just on main phase. No, reduce the cost of going into a fairy. Sudamon X antibody. Sorry, Pokemon X antibody is when Digimon one of your opponent's Digimon can't suspend until the end of that turn. If Pokemon X antibody is Digimon, you can suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Fair enough then, but generally because you're already suspending something with the Palmon X antibody, you don't necessarily need to have that option going forwards. And to be fair, you don't run X antibody in this deck as far as I'm aware, as you can't search for it. Realistically. 1 of the BT8 Rapidmons. I'm not sure what is here specifically, other than just having the fact that you probably have a couple of Tamers out and then suspend a couple of things and then drop some DPs like a bomb. 3 of the Agitar, 2 of the Cherry. Cherry getting to 2 of now is becoming more common from what I've seen. It did used to be the 1 of, but now I do see a lot more of 2. 2 of the Lilies. Now, normally I only see this as 1 because people are normally scared to have this in their hand and never use it. The gentleman I was going against, who was playing Bloom Lord, basically could never get this out because I'd either make sure that it was stuck at level 5s or level 3s, so they could never have the chance to burst on me. 1 of the Rapidmon X antibodies, Rapidmons from ST17, because it's just a very good card that just says I don't care. 3 Blooms, because Blooms are very good. 3 Quartz. Quartz is just a fantastic card that can and does help basically slow down your opponents. 1 MirageGaogamon X. I don't want to keep saying X antibody. 1 MirageGaogamon Ace card, very strong card. It does not have an on play. Don't let your opponent just slam it onto the field and go, ha. It's like, no, you've just wasted a turn. I'm going to blow it up now. 2 Quartzes, which seems to be the standard because slow it down. 2 of the BT2? 1? I know it's the one. It's the original Mimi. 2 of the BT14 Mimis. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. BT14 Mimis. 2 of the Izzy and Mimis, which I am seeing turn up more. I like this card. I think it's a good card, but it wasn't being seen as much of. I do like the fact that people have been picking it more often now. 2 training at 3. 1 HPD, the best green card in the game that isn't called Heaven's Judgment. 3 of the Toki Burger Babies and 2 of the Nanya. I have been seeing Nanya getting more oftenly picked up these days. I don't really know if it's just the DP is like a big problem for a lot of the green decks. I know they are generally squishier, but it is good to see that some innovation is being made in these decks. Going over now to Jolie, Lee, a friend of mine. They played Devas. I believe the Steely Deva list on the top 8 and also the top 16. They did fantastically well. They did get themselves a Omnimon with some numbers on it. But this is their list. The best card probably in the deck, as I always say, is your Alliancing crazy card here. Just fantastic card. Get it out as quick as you can because there's nothing your opponent can really do if they can't block it or stop it. 3 chickens, 3 cats, 2 horses, ponies, 2 dragons. I still like the other dragon, but I understand why he's here. 2 of the Viraja. 2 monkeys, 1 snaky boy, 1 ram, 1 mirror, 1 of the boars, 1 rat, because you're going to have a rat, right? 3 of the ace azulong, 3 of the ebru, 2 of the sujuaku. I forgot the name already. Does it mean city for no reason? Shukwai-mon. I apologize for that. I love Shukwai. As I'm staring literally at an altar of it right now in the corner of my eye. Knowing Joe, this deck's fully like maxed out. 2 of the Gargo Aces, because it's just a fantastically good card. 4 of the Feng, because it's a Fang deck. 4 analogs, 1 Gen, 4 of the Loyalty, 4 of the I'm getting my Fenlong out for cheap, 1 best green card in the whole game, and 4 of the Mother D Reapers. Because again, if you get lucky enough to have this out super early, oh baby, this card just says I'm going to win the game. Now, we see more Marcus in 7th place. I did hear people were playing more of this. There was a few people from last year who were getting into BT12 and were like, best cards ever, you know, I love this deck, the deck's crazy. And then, obviously, things got hit quite quickly because having a generic yellow-red card that says just throw Tamers in the field is... Can't have that. Can't have nice things in this game. But again, 4 searches, 4 of the... I just realised they changed it to the Extendability. I like the Extendability, to be fair. 4 of the BT13s, 3 of the BT9s for the extra search power, because it does just search at Numemon or a Greymon in name. 4 of the Throwdown a card, 4 of the worst Greymon, I mean, it is the worst Greymon. 1 of the limited Greymons. We have 4 of the BT13s, 2 of the BT12s, 1 of the Extendabilities from BT9, 4 of the Shines from 12, 1 from 13. Now this looks a bit more, I've checked again, this looks more of the ratios I did, because I like to do this, because I thought this was the plan, because the plan was going to be like, yeah, I get to be really, you know, I can slow down the game if I need to, or I can speed up the game if I need to. It doesn't really work that way. But yeah, 1 Ruin and 2 of the burst modes. Interesting tech choice. Obviously worked for him today. I don't know how often Ruin turned up, but to be fair, if your opponent does have like a Numemon board and you get this out early enough and you can just go what, you can just basically nuke the field, everything's minus 5k, they can't put anything on the field because it just gets nuked itself. It's shockingly a good tactic. 4 of each of the good Tamers, 4 of the red offensive trainings, 1 Final Blast, 1 of the limited surprise, was it Sunrise Blaster? Yeah, Sunrise Buster, the one that's limited because it's such a stupidly good card. It's 5 cost, it's very good. 1 physical training and 4 of the red Coromons from BT14 that says, hey, if you swing just draw a card because I want to draw power. Very good card, very good, really good. So congratulations. Going now into this lovely looking blue deck here is another Mirage list, which we probably still will be seeing more of in BT16 as it does have access to a new jamming tool. We have 4 of the I draw 1, you draw 1, 4 of the hey let's jam away, 2 of the you got rid of my stack, or I can just put this on the field, 1 of the searchers because searchers are good, right? 4 of the let's bounce things back to hand, 1 of the let's play down a Thomas, 1 Lalamon because I'm feeling spicy, 3 of the Zunas, 2 of the BT11s, 1 of the EX4s because it's limited, 1 ST8 Aero Digimon because why not, 4 of the BT11s, 1 of the BT13s, 3 of the bursts, 3 of each Tamer, 4 of the trainings, 3 of the memory boosts, 2 of the 4 moons, 3 Wanya, 1 Buka as it is limited. No Ice Wall, they didn't want to go for that route, which is a little bit more surprising, as you do see a lot of people want to play the Ice Wall, especially in these formats that are wider and people will board the board first and then start swinging because they're a bit concerned, like, you know, dying into security, which I understand, you know, it's not always the greatest revelations, but congratulations. Going into another Mirage build here, and looking somewhat similar, although we are missing the Gomas here for 2 searchers. Standard lineup here, 4 of the BT11s, 3 of the Zudas, 1 of the EX4, no STs here, 4 of the BT11s, 1 of the 13, 3 bursts, 3 of each Tamer, 4 of the trainings, 3 of the Moon Boosts, 1 Full Moon, 1 Ice Wall, 3 Wanya, and 1 Buka, again as it is Limited. Congratulations. Ah, Numemon. So, as you can see here, something a little bit different. We have the Kachiki, which is the one from Security, I believe, which is DG level 1. 4 of the Ukamons that say, hey, let me move out the security, get a memory, and get her to hatch an egg. 4 of the can't reach play costs. 4 of the drawers that be thrown on the floor and say, step on me, mummy. So you throw one in the bin, and then you just have 2 drawers. 4 of the BT15s with the Satsuki. At 2 of, which is what you normally see, to be fair. 4 of the extended bodies, 1 of the RB one, which I am seeing that more often, but I do think that the 2 or 3 of is more in line with commoncy. 4 of the X-Monzimon, 4 of the RB1 Montimon, because it's a very good card. 2 of the Weru, 4 of the Platinum, 2 of the Venus, 1 Azul Ace, 1 Defex, 1 Shine, 2 Satsuki, 2 Lu, 1 of the best green cards in the game, Heaven's Judgment, 1 of the Protoforms, 4 of the Susunemon, who's very, very angry, and 1 Tokamon. A very good list here, and it's nice to see that the best deck in the format is shining through even a list or 2 early. Going now into Red Hybrid. I believe this is Josh's list. I'm trying to see now how many people are left. 2 left. This is number 3rd. I believe this is Josh. Josh came, I think, 8th or 7th in the last list for the Manchester Regional. Congratulations on doing better than last time. We do have access now to the Searcher Boy. The throw me down, throw a hybrid away and gain 2 draws, which again, very archetypal, very good. 4 of the Ukamon that says, hey, I want to win this game quickly. 1 of the old Searchy Boys, which I believe this is the BT4 one, which is searching for, I believe, both a hybrid and a Takuya. 1 of the Bukamons, which is unusual these days. You don't see many Bukamons in lists, but again, it's very good at finding, just digging deep into your list and getting what you need. 4 of the BT12 Aguni, 4 of the Burnings from BT12, 3 of the BT7's Burnings, because my brain always says this is from BT4, and I don't know why. 4 of the Audemons from BT7, because it is written like a custom card even to today, and even when we get the one from BT17, this is still the best. 4 of the BT12 Emperors. Again, I always like to have the one Blitz one, but a lot of people just like go like, yeah. But like, I don't know, it feels good to have one Omnimon with Blitz, because BT5 knew what was on the scoreboard, and Blitz was going to be the main winning key card for the rest of its life. 4 of each of the Takuyas that we currently have hold of. I'm not really sure if things do change, but looking at what's happening currently in BT18, ooh, it's Pride Month. 3 of the Crimson Blazers, 2 Gravity Crushes, 2 Tonfas of Inferno Blastery, 1 of the Trident Gaia, because it is a Greymon name if you get to Emperor, and then 4 of the cutest little Koromons you've ever seen. And that's Josh's list. So congratulations, Josh, on 3rd place. You earned it, bud. Going now into 2nd place, which has to be the 2nd best deck in the format, right? Good old MirageGaogamon. With 4 Jammy Boys, 4 Gimme a Draw, you get a draw, 2 Searchies, 4 of the ones that say, hey, there's no Thomas on the floor, throw them out. 4 of the ones that go, hey, Panzer Boy. 1 of the Jammy Lanas, 3 of the BT11s, 3 Zudas, 1 of the EX4s, it's limited, 4 of the BT11s, 1 BT13, 3 of the Bursts, 3 of each Tamer, 4 of the Memories, 3 of the Boosts, 1 Offensive Training. I love this card. I will try and jam it into an Imperial deck list if I can, because I love swinging for 4 with the loveliest of Jogger's targets, and then 2 of the lovely formulas. Apparently they didn't run any babies. Apparently, I don't know how true this list is. I don't know if maybe I need to talk to a judge friend and see if this list was true. But there's no babies on this. I just noticed. So, I mean, look, if you're handicapping yourself, you can still come in 2nd. Who am I to judge? So, but congratulations on your top 2 places. As if you did have a day with no babies, you did really well. And then finally, the Lavia wins again. I think this is only like the 2nd time it's had, at least in the UK or at least the European region. It's nice to see Purple doing well occasionally, as it is an awkward list to sort of work around. But 3 of the Goblins, 3 of the ST16 Gabus, 1 Grizz, 1 Gaz, 1 Psyche, lots of wonders here, 1 of the Rushi Boy Geomons, 1 of the X-Antibody Gabus, 4 of the Exdomons, 3 of the structure deck Gurus, 2 Ox, 1 Guru X Antibody because it's limited, yo. 4 of the Cerberus X's, 3 of the Drakok, 5, no 5, no 5s, not cheating now, it's not that mat issue again. 4 of the Levia X Antibody, oh, yeah, I suppose so. 3 of the Levi Standard, 4 of the Entrainings, 3 Bites, 2 Protos, 2 Lightnings, sorry, 3 Protos, 2 Lightnings, 2 Memories, 1 X Anti, and 4 of the cutest little Sudamons, as he's not an angry little boy here. And this is first place. Congratulations to everyone who did so well this weekend. We had a great time, as I know it wasn't the greatest format for us over here in the UK, as a lot of our European brethren would have liked to play 16, as well as we would have done, as it would have actually been the first BT16 format for the English world. But unfortunately, time does take a toll on those waiting for cards. So, catch you guys next time. I'll be going to get swiftly. Mwah! Peace out, y'all. And, yeah, have fun. BT16's here, and I've heard it's already ruining everyone's life. So, ha 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 ha, for now.